Okay, this is part 2, explaining Irvin and Prader Willie. My Aunt Kate told me to make sure I take care of Irvin. She says because one day Irvin might take care of me. And I'm going to tell you all how true that is. Okay, when Irvin was 9 and they diagnosed him with Prader Willie, I was told to put him into an institution because he needed to be in a lockdown facility because we had noticed a lot of behavior problems, the eating, the stealing, going in the garbage cans. It went on, and that what alarmed me to have Irvin checked. Okay, so I put him into Gainesville into a group home. And the reason why it was in Gainesville, because that was the only place that had a structured facility that would take in Prader Willie. That was the worst thing I could have done. Every time I went, it was always a problem. Irvin clothes would be stolen. I would buy him games, and that would walk away. And I just felt that Irvin wasn't treated right. And one day I received a call from the police department stating that Irvin had left the facility and they didn't know where he was. So I jumped in my car and I took off to Gainesville and stayed in my car. I didn't have any money, just enough for gas and, to go to McDonald's and get those little 99-cent little double cheeseburgers. And that's how I made it, just sleeping in my car. And, they found him. And when they found him, they decided to put him into a mental hospital because he had had a nervous breakdown. Well, as soon as I got back home after I made sure Irvin was taken care of, I went into the hospital myself with a horrible blood pressure. It was high. They thought I was having a stroke. It was horrible. So when I got out of the hospital, I decided I'm going to get my baby. So I went back to Gainesville, packed all Irvin's clothes, and brought him home. And when I brought him home, not only that, when I went there, Irvin, by him having kidney problems, his room, you could smell the urine coming down the halls. So I knew he wasn't taken care of. And so when I brought him home, I've been taking care of him ever since. And I'm glad I did that because you remember I told you what Aunt Kate said to me? Well, when I'm sick, this is my caretaker. When I'm down, this is who pat me on the back, Irvin. And when my oldest son died of COVID, guess who told me everything was going to be all right? Mm-hmm. You sure did, Irvin. You sure did. And I am so proud, and I am so blessed, and I'm so lucky. Right. So if it take me giving up my career and giving up a lot of things to take care of my child that I birthed, so be it, because I love every day, Irvin, that we are together. Yeah. I love you, Irvin. Love you. Mwah.